So basically ODL is a type of a new learning punya environment lah. So dulu you are all familiar with a traditional learning where you have your teacher and your student dekat dalam satu kelas. Okay, but this time since kita semua tak boleh berada dalam satu tempat dan pada satu masa yang sama, so we are using technologies to allow us to create that environment of a classroom. Okay, but menggunakan technology and you'll be using internet for this. Okay, so if you tak ada internet, kita tak mampulah nak buat ODL. Alright, so make sure wherever you are, you have an access to an internet. And of course, devices. Okay, since we're talking about technologies, okay, so tak kisahlah you guna device apa, you ada apa, mobile devices, you ada tablets, people use laptop, okay, you have your desktop computers, it doesn't matter as long as you can get access to the software that your lecturer asked you, okay. So, all right. Sekejap, I cuba share dulu. Sekejap ya. Okay, so can you guys see? Yep. Boleh nampak the screen? Yes. Yeah. Okay. All right, so I'll start by talking about, so basically this taklimat is all about the technologies. Okay, you pun dah tahu apa maksud ODL, okay, teknologi tu apa, LMS tu it stands for Learning Management System. So like I said, kita nak mimic, okay, kita nak cuba copy apa cara pengajaran dan pembelajaran kat dalam kelas. So what we do is, okay, we use certain type of software such as UFuture, you ada Google Classroom, you ada Microsoft Teams and others. Okay, but in UiTM, I noticed that most lecturers, majority of the lecturers will be using these three software lah. Okay, either UFuture, Google Classroom ataupun Microsoft Teams. It doesn't matter, okay, your pensyarah menggunakan teknologi mana. It depends on what they are comfortable with. Okay, could be satu subjek guna UFuture, another subject guna Google Classroom, another subject guna Microsoft Teams. Alright. So since your lecturers semua menggunakan software yang berbeza, so you somehow have to get yourself familiar with this software as well. Okay, so hari ni kita akan go into the basic functions yang you boleh guna dekat dalam these LMS lah. Alright, so the first one is UFuture. Okay, UFuture is a website. Okay, it is web based. Maksudnya kita perlukan browser. So browser tu you boleh buka Google Chrome, okay, Internet Explorer, Mozilla, okay. So untuk access UFuture you perlukan browser. Okay, type lah ufuture.uitm.edu.my, so you boleh access this website. Okay, so if your lecturer uses Google Classroom, okay, you can also access it using a browser sebab it is also web-based. Tapi dia juga, the thing yang bagus about Google Classroom is they provide you with an application. So maksudnya, instead of you rely on the browser itself, you boleh install dekat dalam you punya phone, dan you punya tablet, okay. So you boleh dapat notification, let's say your lecturer letak quiz kat dalam tu, the assignment, so you boleh dapat notification tu. Okay, and then you also have Microsoft Teams. So Microsoft Teams ni dia bukan web-based, so dia more to application lah. So you kena download in order for you to use this software. Alright, so I will go into details of each one. Okay, so first of all is I can go into UFuture. So UFuture ni is a website developed by UiTM. So specifically for UiTM students lah. Alright, so as a student, of course waktu you mula-mula register, you dapat you punya account, right? IC4 something, right? So you punya account tu, so you ada you punya student ID, you tahu you punya password and everything. So dah dapat tu, you buka lah UFuture directly using this URL, ufuture.uitm.edu.my, or you can access it using your student portal. Okay, so masukkanlah login ID, okay, and just click on login. Okay, so once you go inside, you boleh nampak this interface. Okay, so my interface as a lecturer is a bit different than yours. So I terpaksa pinjam my sister punya account just to show you guys the rupa dia lah. Okay, kalau you buka you punya macam mana rupa dia. Alright, so I pinjam dia punya sekejap. Alright, so if you take a look here, bila you dah register you punya course, okay, as you all know, semua budak semester 1 kan? Okay, so you pun dah register dekat dalam you punya sistem tu. So automatically, the data dia akan tarik, you masukkan sebab you register according to groups, right? So dia akan keluarkan dekat sini lah. Alright, so kalau nak access, nak tengok apa courses yang you ada, you tekan dekat my courses. Alright, so my courses here, and then dia akan buka dekat this tab, all of this kat dalamnya ada you punya courses. Alright, so kalau ada 6 subjek you register, ada 6 lah dekat dalam tu. Okay, so your pensyarah, your classmates semua akan ada dekat dalam you punya designated groups. Alright, so okay, click on my courses so you boleh view you punya each of your course. So just tekan view lah. Alright, so kat bawah ni juga ada SUPO status. So SUPO you tahu you akan kena buat waktu last nak dekat habis belajar nanti, right? So that is later on lah. So you kena buat benda tu juga. Alright, so semua ada tulis kat sini lah. So tekan view. Alright, so bila tekan view, let's say I choose one subject. Okay, so first kali dia akan buka course summary. So course summary is a summary lah. Okay, dia talk about apa this course is all about. Okay, but don't worry, certain students sometimes tak baca pun benda ni. Okay, so dalam kelas, in your first class, usually your lecturer akan bagi tahulah, alright, what you will be learning, apakah course syllabus, okay, and dia akan provide you with the scheme of work, course information, semua tu your lecturer akan provide. Don't worry. Okay, so baik dekat dalam sistem ni, your lecturer ada juga letak dekat dalam UFuture juga, which you can also access to. Okay, so ini ada dekat course summary, tekan kat sini. Okay, and then if you notice dekat tepi tu ada MOOC summary. Okay, another thing, another function that is cool about UFuture is it provides you, UiTM actually provides you with a course yang you boleh take. Okay, so course MOOC ni is actually an online course. Okay, so pelajar luar dan also pelajar UiTM boleh enroll in this MOOC. Okay, but not all subject ada MOOC. Okay, so if kalau you tekan the subject and you nampak ada apa tu data and details inside here, so maksudnya MOOC ni available lah. Okay, so if you are interested in joining, okay, as extra knowledge, so with basically online learning, you kena belajar sendirilah. Okay, dia macam satu online course, so you kena go through activity dia provide nota, okay, so dia boleh strengthen your knowledge lah. Okay, some lecturer wajibkan you enroll, certain lecturer tak. So kalau you nak extra knowledge, you can always join the MOOC. Okay, so for example, with the MOOC here, dia akan cakap sini, students can see and join the course at this link. So just click on this link, then dia akan bring you to the MOOC page lah, where you can actually tekan join this course. Okay, so bila tekan this, you are able to get access to the activities, all the notes and everything. Okay, so dalam you punya UFuture juga, okay, dekat bahagian dashboard ni, you boleh nampak MOOC yang you enroll. Okay, so contoh my sister ni dia ada enroll in this MOOC course, so yang ni tak complete lagi, so maksudnya dia hanya so far baru about 45%. Alright, so you can see dekat dalam dashboard apa yang you dah accomplish kat sini lah. Okay. Alright, so regarding the MOOC too, okay, so bila let's say you dah enroll dalam MOOC, okay, kat mana you nak access dia punya activities and so on, you boleh pergi dekat dalam you punya subject tu, tekan dekat learning activities. Okay, dekat learning activities ni, bila tekan MOOC learning activities, akan keluarlah segala chapter and so on. You tekan je topik satu, semua nota, semua activity you kena buat. You kena get involved in order for you to get the 100%. Okay, so kalau you complete everything, then you completed your MOOC lah. Alright, and you can also see you punya progress tracking dekat you punya dashboard juga. Okay, so kat sini you boleh nampak apa yang you dah buat, apa yang you tak buat and so on. Okay, now dekat tepi ni you also have course learning activities. Usually I notice dekat bahagian sini RMT. Okay, tapi kalau adalah. Okay, kalau tak ada, just biar aja. Because this learning activity is provided by the resource person ataupun ketua of that subject. So kalau dia tak letak apa-apa kat situ, you tak perlu nak buat apalah. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to talk about basically and be more specific about your group. Okay, so bila you join that course, of course you join as a group. So dalam tu you ada you punya group members, you punya pensyarah and so on. Okay, sebab kita nak mimic satu classroom, right? Okay, so you pensyarah, cara dia buat kelas, dia boleh ada dua cara. It's either synchronous learning ataupun asynchronous learning. Okay, so kalau synchronous learning meaning that you akan berada dengan pensyarah tu dalam satu masa. Okay, so dalam satu masa tu maksudnya macam dia buat live class ke, so dia menggunakan live conferencing punya software like Google Meet ke, dia gunakan Cisco Webex ke, okay, dia guna Microsoft Teams ke, alright. So it's up to lecturer apa software yang dia nak gunakan. Okay, so contoh this lecturer, dia gunakan this software, Microsoft Teams. Okay, so you kena ikutlah apa the lecturer instructed. Alright, so regarding your group announcement, ada beza antara this group announcement dan juga announcement dekat atas ni. Okay, announcement dekat atas ni is more to announcement of the whole course, satu UiTM. Okay, so if bagi I paling penting sekali adalah group announcement by your lecturer. Okay, so sebab dia more specific towards you, right? Okay, so access your announcement dekat sini. So dekat sini kalau apa-apa your lecturer nak bagi tahu, ada quiz ke, ada assignment ke, ada kelas ke, dia akan upload dekat dalam ni. Alright, so let's say your lecturer buat online class, okay, a live class. So in order for you to take the online class, just tekan je link provided. Okay, so you tekanlah click here. So when you click here, you akan nampak dia akan bring you to this part, which is online classes and attendance lah. Okay, so kalau you nak tengok semua classes yang your pensyarah dah buat, okay, yang your pensyarah uploaded, okay, you will notice that dekat bahagian sini online class schedule, kita akan keluarkan semua dekat sini. Okay, so with this online class, as you all know, kalau synchronous learning, you kena berada dekat tempat tu dalam specific time. Sebab you punya pensyarah ada waktu tu, waktu masa tu lah. Contohnya dia kata dia nak buat kelas pukul 10 sampai pukul 12. Okay, so kalau you tiba-tiba nak join pukul 2 ke, dan tak boleh lah. Sebab you tak bersama pensyarah tu. Okay, so the concept is like that lah, synchronous learning. Okay, so bila kata pukul 10 lah yang you join. Alright, so attendance is you punya kehadiran for the classes. So dia akan provide you the live link. So kalau tekan ni, dia akan bawa you pergi the live meet lah, and also the class attendance. So kalau you datang kelas tu, tekanlah benda ni, so you boleh tekan present lah. Okay, so this thing is available, I think within 15 minutes. Okay, paling lewat you boleh tekan attendance tu 15 minit setelah habis kelas. Okay, kalau tak, you punya link is expired. Alright, so as if you tak datang kelas lah. Alright, okay, so that is regarding that. You boleh nampak dekat sini online class schedule. Okay, and then okay, group discussion. So certain lecturer dia suka bagi kerja yang whereby you boleh discuss certain things, certain matters. Okay, mungkin you belajar English ke, okay, you belajar subjek CTU ke, mungkin dia memerlukan certain for you to be able to like macam menulis ayat lah, dia nak tengok apa your opinion and so on. So ada group discussion. So dia boleh create certain group discussions here. So in this case, this pensyarah dia bukan buat group discussion pasal nak discuss sama-sama. Dia ada buat tutorial. Okay, mungkin pensyarah tu set up satu post, so you boleh attach you punya kerja dekat dalam tu juga. Alright, so depending on what the pensyarah wants you to do lah. Okay, so statistik kat sini pun you boleh nampak dekat dalam tutorial 2 ni 23 orang dah respond. Okay, so you boleh nampak di situ siapa yang hantar kerja, siapa yang tak hantar kerja. Okay, so mungkin you nampak kat sini group assignment sikit, 6 post sebab you bekerja dalam kumpulan. So mungkin tak banyak post kat dalam tu. Alright, so you can access this group discussion dekat I discuss. Okay, alright, so course content. Okay, so yang ni agak penting juga, meaning that ini adalah materials yang your lecturer provide to you. Okay, so your lecturer mungkin nak bagi you nota, nak bagi you course information, nak bagi you exercise. Okay, semua dokumen tu dia akan letakkan dalam dia punya folder. So folder ni kat mana nak access? You can access it dekat course content. Okay, when you open up the course content, it can be a bit overwhelming. You akan nampak, kenapa banyak sangat? Okay, because inside here, there are a lot of folders created by lecturers satu UiTM. So meaning that bukan setakat kat Johor je satu UiTM satu Malaysia. Okay, so what you need to do is just scroll down, try to find your lecturer punya name. Okay, kalau susah nak scroll down, tekan je lah Ctrl F. Okay, a shortcut. So Ctrl F and just find your lecturer's name. So contoh, my name is Najwa, so you just find here lah, Najwa Abdul Ghaffar, UiTM Johor. Okay, so with each of this folder, you will notice dekat tepi ni ada icon. Okay, kalau you nampak locked, maksudnya your pensyarah ni lock dia punya folder. So sesiapa yang ada password sahaja boleh masuk. Okay, so sebab I lock kan, sebab I nak student I je yang boleh access my content lah. Okay, tapi ada juga pensyarah yang open it up. So maksudnya dia tak lock. Contohnya you have Miss Nafisa here. Okay, so dia buka maksudnya mungkin with the intention of dia nak share dia punya content with all of you juga. Okay, so kalau you tengok yang open ni, you bolehlah access dan tengok apa nota-nota yang dia ada juga kalau you nak lah. Alright. So kalau dah tekan tu, you bolehlah access everything inside here. So I ada letak assessment, exercise, lecture note, okay, the guideline, everything semua tak dalam tu. Okay. Alright. Okay, so next we have is assessment. Okay, regarding you future, you boleh juga buat assessment dekat dalam ni. Contoh, you boleh buat quiz, you boleh buat test. Alright. So for example, the test here, okay, dia akan you tekan je dekat continuous assessment, tekan assessment, so you boleh take test. Okay, so this is how you do an online test lah. Okay, dia akan bagi you duration, alright, daripada pukul berapa sampai pukul berapa you boleh access, alright. And then after kalau terlebih masa tu, dia akan tutup. The link has expired. Okay. Sebab kita nak pastikan you buat dalam masa tu. Okay. So dia akan bagi tahu jugalah all the details, question berapa, max attempt you boleh attempt sekali sahaja. Okay. And the start and end time. Alright. So mungkin your lecturer untuk buat test dia gunakan UFuture. Now keep in mind, sometimes the method of choosing which software, it depends on the lecturer. Okay. Let's say lah, lecturer ni untuk semua classes dia, untuk semua nota dia letak dekat dalam UFuture. Okay. Tetapi dia punya test dia punya quiz dia menggunakan, I don't know, Google Classroom. Okay. Ataupun apa-apalah different kind of software. Boleh, tak ada masalah. Okay. As long as benda tu sampai dekat you. Okay. So the method of delivery can be mix and match according to the lecturer. So tak semestinya kalau the lecturer guna UFuture, semua dalam UFuture, tak semestinya. So what you need to do is just be aware of the instructions yang dia bagi. So kalau dia kata platform UFuture, you buka lah UFuture. Kalau platform dia Google Classroom, open up Google Classroom. Okay, so these are some of the basics functions that you kena tahulah in order to learn menggunakan UFuture. Okay. Right. So another method is menggunakan Google Classroom. Okay, this is another software lah that you can use, not software, website. Alright. So personally, I prefer to use Google Classroom. Bukan I cakap UFuture tak bagus. Okay, I love Google Classroom sebab you boleh access menggunakan apps. But sometimes bila I post something, okay, my student can get notification. Ataupun my student bagi I comment, private comment, dan I boleh baca. Okay, in real time lah. Okay, that is the best thing about Google Classroom. Okay, so when you use Google Classroom, the first thing that you need to do is you need to create a Gmail account. Okay, sebab with UFuture, you menggunakan you punya UiTM punya ID. Okay, but with Google Classroom, it's completely different thing. Tak ada kaitan dengan UiTM, so you can create your own account. Okay, so create lah Gmail account in order for you to access your Google Classroom, right? So when you register your Gmail account now, the tip here is please separate your learning account with your personal account. Okay, the reason why is because sometimes kalau you campur dua-dua, susah you nak access ataupun you nak pastikan mana satu mail, sebab kadang-kadang personal kita guna untuk macam-macam. You guna untuk Shopee lah, you guna untuk beli tiket cinema lah, untuk borak kawan you lah. Okay, so benda tu kan jadi macam too much. So you tak nampak the important notification from your lecturer and so on. Okay, so better you separate kan. Okay, contoh I pun for my sekarang ni with the Google Chrome, dia ada teknologi baru where you boleh create your own Google profile. Okay, so untuk I punya browser ni, I ada tiga Google profile. Meaning that satu untuk I punya kerja, lagi satu untuk I punya kelas, lagi satu personal. Okay, so you can do that as well. Please separate supaya you boleh senang nak organize. Alright, so when you create your account, now keep in mind, the right way for you to actually set up your learning account, personal I tak kisah, you nak bagi nama apa I tak kisah. Okay, but for when you use your this account untuk belajar, silalah gunakan nama penuh. Okay, sebab senang untuk pensyarah itu detect you mana satu. Sebab gambar kadang-kadang kita tak nampak. Okay, ada gambar kecil, ada gambar besar. Alright, so kalau you pergi letak nama you sebagai Muhammad sahaja, you tengok kat dalam ni berapa banyak ada Muhammad. Okay, so it will be hard for us to identify which Muhammad are you. Okay, yang ni lagi merepek lah, Paimon McDilak. So lagi lah, I tak tahu siapa. Okay, I ada case where I nak tanya, siapa Paimon McDilak sang kelas ni? Macam tu. Okay, tak ke susah? So silalah jangan menyusahkan pensyarah dan jangan menyusahkan diri sendiri. Nanti you kena reply lah, kan dah malu. Saya lah Paimon, okay? So try not to do that. Okay, so create account, letaklah first name nama yang betul, last name nama yang betul, and username ni tak kisahlah apa-apa sebab kita akan tengok kat you punya first name and last name. Okay? Alright, so let's say you dah create you punya account, you dah buka you punya Google Classroom, so you boleh join your classes. So ini contohlah some of the classes you boleh join, sama macam you nampak dekat dalam UFuture. So basically, benda software I sebut ni, dia lebih kurang sama je. Cuma button nak tekan kat mana tu is a bit different lah. Okay, and if you notice, okay, let's say lah, I nak join certain classes. Alright, so bila you join certain classes dekat dalam Google Classroom, you kena join via invite link ataupun class code. So kalau you tekan join class kat sini, alright, you kena type in the class code. So you boleh tanyalah your pensyarah, apakah class code for me to enroll in this subject, in this group. Okay, tak pun, serta pensyarah akan terus bagi invite link kat dalam you punya WhatsApp group ataupun Telegram group. Okay, so you tekan je link tu terus you akan automatically join this class menggunakan Gmail account yang you create untuk study tu. Okay, alright, so let's say lah I tekan this group. Okay, so tekan this group, you akan open up this interface. Okay, so you akan nampak ada 3 tab kat sini lah, stream, classwork and people. People ni adalah semua orang-orang kat dalam you punya group lah. Okay, now dekat stream ni is the notifications. Okay, sama macam you feature tadi, you boleh nampak notifications yang you punya lecture post lah. Sama juga dekat sini. Okay, Najwa posted a new material, carry mark lah, ada post assignment lah. You boleh nampak dekat sini. Alright, so now dekat tepi ni, keep an eye on upcoming work. Okay, the thing I like about Google Classroom is they alert you bila you buka terus you nampak apa kerja yang you kena buat. Okay, right now tak ada lah. So, no work due soon. So, let's say lah kalau ada assignment kena hantar esok, dia akan keluar dekat sini lah. Alright, so keep an eye on this upcoming work. Okay, another tip I want to add is please enable push notification. Like I said, the good thing about Google Classroom is you boleh install dia punya application. So, install it dekat dalam you punya phone, tablet ke tak kisah. So, you boleh dapat you punya notification. Alright. Okay, so classwork is macam course content tadi tu. So meaning that your pensyarah akan letak segala nota dia, segala dokumen yang segala assignment apa semua tu dekat dalam ni. Okay, now dekat sini ni contoh lah, alright, this is how I structure my classroom. Okay, I bahagikan the documents, course information kat sini. So I letaklah semua dokumen penting kat sini. Assessment, so I punya group project, any assessment, quiz ke, test ke, I letak kat sini. Okay, kat bawah ni ada lecture note, kat bawah tu ada lab note, kat bawah tu ada activity. So that is how I structure my classroom. Now, the way the lecturer structure the content is different from one to another. Okay, I structure mungkin like this because I find it's easier for me to actually look at this. Okay, tapi certain lecture dia suka buat week by week. Okay, week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. So you boleh access it one by one. Macam I suka longgokkan, so senang nak tengok nota, you tengok kat sini. Okay, it doesn't matter lah as long as you boleh dapatkan you punya content. Alright, so tekan je classwork. So next thing I'm going to talk about is work submission. So again, macam dekat dalam UFeature, you boleh hantar kerja. Sama juga dekat Google Classroom, you boleh hantar kerja juga. So let's say I suruh my student untuk hantar project 1, which is their poster. Okay, since I ajar multimedia. Alright, so kenalah design poster, so hantar. So let's say I dah letak I punya instruction here. So student boleh click on view assignment. So bila tekan view assignment, dia akan pop up satu tab yang complete a big one lah. Okay, so bukan just simple macam ni, dia akan buka yang the part kat bottom ni. Okay, so dia bagi instruction kat tepi ni, you boleh submit your work. So tekan je lah add, you boleh letak you punya documents lah, you punya image ke, PDF ke, link ke, even documents from Google Drive pun boleh sebab this is a Google punya product, right? So semua are linked together. So you boleh letak any file yang you simpan dalam Google Drive, you boleh letak dalam ni. Okay, so once you're done, don't forget to click on benda ni, mark as done. Okay, sebab some students dia kata, Miss, saya dah submit. Tapi I tengok you tak submit lagi because you tak tekan mark as done. Okay, mark as done ni macam confirm lah. You confirm inilah kerja you yang you nak hantar. Alright. So, now kat bawah ni pun you boleh provide comments to your lecturer. Let's say you nak tanya something ke sebelum you submit your work, you boleh letak kat sini. This is why I cakap I suka Google Classroom sebab I boleh terus dapat notification. So, kalau I nak reply, you boleh terus reply. Okay. Now, bila you hantar kerja, jangan ingat certain students, okay, mungkin yang malas tu fikir, alah tak apa, hantar lambat sikit, lecturer tak tahu pun, okay, ataupun alah lecturer tak perasan kot, tak hantar. Okay, don't think that we don't know. Kita boleh dapat semua data ni sebab kita ada report kat dalam ni punya Google Classroom. So this is the view of your lecturer. So you boleh nampak lah semua student yang setiap satu pelajar tu dia boleh nampak hantar ke tak hantar. Contohnya this person, dia tak hantar kerja, so missing lah kat sini. So I tahu dia kat sini dia tak buat dia punya project 1. Okay, and then kalau you hantar private comment, dia akan tulis, thank you miss, I'm sorry for blah blah blah. Okay, I boleh nampak kat sini. Alright, dan juga kalau you hantar lambat, dia akan keluar kat sini done late. Okay, so if you don't want to give the wrong impression to your lecturer, okay, so janganlah hantar terlebih masa. So kalau lecturer cakap by 11:59, right on the dot, lepas tu terus akan ada status done late tu. Okay, mungkin kalau terpaksa hantar lambat, contact lah your lecturer supaya dia tahu kenapa you hantar lambat. Alright, okay. Moving on, okay. So this is all about Google Classroom. Okay, I just touch on the basics lah. Sebab benda ni, it has a learning curve juga lah. In order for you to actually learn how to use this thing, you can actually try it yourself. Okay, now Microsoft Teams pun sama, konsep dia sebiji sama. Okay, sama macam Future, sama macam Google Classroom. Okay, so you boleh access class, you boleh join Teams. Okay, contohnya ini kelas CSC 253. So you join the team, you boleh nampak notification kat sini. Alright, so lecturer pun boleh letak nota. Okay, you pun boleh class notebook, you boleh letak dokumen, lecturer boleh conteng-conteng kat dalam tu. Alright. But one thing about Microsoft Teams is dia boleh basically create a meet within the software itself. Okay, kalau you perasan macam Future, dia tak ada meet punya function tu. Okay, so kalau dia nak jumpa live dengan pelajar, dia kena menggunakan Google Team ke, okay, Microsoft Team ke, Cisco Webex ke, alright, dia kena use a different software. Sama macam Google Classroom, the Google Classroom is a software itself, the application itself, tapi kalau dia nak jumpa pelajar tu, dia kena access Google Team, which is a different application lah, okay. With Microsoft Team pula, one good thing about it is, dia boleh tekan meet je, tekan meet, so student will get that link, dia tak perlukan software lain, just buka within this software. Alright, so that's one good thing about it lah. Okay, now the reason why lots of people, some pensyarah likes to use Microsoft Teams juga because we all have licensing for that. Okay, pelajar pun sama. So pensyarah ada Microsoft 365 punya account, sama juga dengan pelajar. So students can apply for Microsoft 365 license. Okay, so what you can do is you boleh apply dekat Uni IT, UiTM, and dia akan you just fill up some form. Nanti dia akan provide you with the ID lah. I mean with the what's it called, account for you to use.
Madam, kalau saya boleh select sekejap.
Boleh.
Okay, untuk accounts Microsoft Teams dan Gmail, setiap pelajar baru dia automatik akan ada.
Memang automatik tak perlu nak.
Once dia klik dah pendaftaran online, after 48 hours diorang akan entitled untuk dapat Gmail dan juga 365 ni, Microsoft.
Okay. So setiap pelajar boleh akses terus lah maksudnya?
Betul.
Okay, so that's a lot more easier for all of you lah. Okay, so I ingatkan you all kena apply. So since dah semua dah directly macam senang nak access, you terus boleh guna. Okay, so tak adalah you susah-susah kena apply, tunggu baru boleh join class, tak perlu. Okay, so okay, moving on. Okay, applications for communication. Okay, like as we all know, classroom tu is untuk kita dapatkan nota, okay, belajar dengan pensyarah. Tapi bila kita nak get to that, kita kena ada communication with the pensyarah itself and also your classmate. So kita boleh menggunakan applications like WhatsApp, Telegram and so on. Okay, so depending on the lecturer, dia prefer yang mana. Okay, some suka WhatsApp, some suka Telegram. I suka Telegram. Sebab apa? Sebab with Telegram, you boleh classifykan you punya chat tu according to folders. Okay, so ada folder untuk kelas, ada folder untuk, mungkin you boleh buat folder untuk kelas, mungkin you buat folder untuk group work ke, okay. So that's what you can do with Telegram. Another thing, a good thing about Telegram is all the data is stored in the cloud. Okay, so some of you might be familiar what is a cloud. Okay, I just like roughly bagi tahu lah. Kalau you perasan storage, okay, in order for you to get your file from one device to another device, you perlukan, let's say macam kalau zaman sekarang saya guna, you perlukan pen drive, hard disk, okay. So benda tu requires to transfer file from one device to another, okay. Tapi if you put things that are inside the cloud, you just need to have an access to the internet. You just perlu download file and also access the file menggunakan internet sahaja. So tak perlulah you perlukan physical device macam nak kena cocok laptop and so on, tak perlu. Okay, so no matter where you are, as long as you have account tu, you boleh access your file. Okay, so that's why UiTM ada provide Microsoft 365 and Google Workspace, because all of this makes jobs easier for you. Okay, Microsoft 365, all the data you boleh simpan dalam OneDrive. Okay, kalau Google Workspace, you boleh simpan all data dalam Google Drive. So tak perlu lagi, tak perlukan pen drive ke. Okay, cakap saya tak ada pen drive, tak nak transfer, tak payah. Okay, saya punya laptop tak cukup storage, tak payah. Simpan je dalam OneDrive, simpan je dalam Google Drive. Okay, semua ada kat dalam tu, so you boleh access je bila-bila. Alright, and alright, so if you take a look here, I provided some tips for you lah. So first thing that you need to do, join your class chat group. Okay, so nanti you akan dapat dalam you punya Telegram, you punya group tu, you akan cakap, okay, untuk kelas A join group ni, kelas B join group ni, okay. Make sure you join the class first. Daripada situ, your pensyarah akan bagi tahu the next detail lah. Okay, you kena join Google Classroom lepas tu, ataupun you kena buka Future, okay. So make sure you do this first. Then, Another thing, turn on notifications, do not mute. I rasa ramai pelajar suka buat benda ni. Okay, whereby sebab dia rasa serabut. Okay, dia rasa serabut banyak sangat notification. Dia pergi tutup notification untuk classes. Okay, sila jangan buat benda tu sebab kadang-kadang pensyarah dia nak dah sampaikan information tu cepat. Contoh, let's say test. Test patutnya minggu depan. Tiba-tiba dia kata, I'm so sorry but something happened. I have to reschedule the test tomorrow. Kalau you tutup you punya notification, you might not get that information lah. So yang lost benda tu adalah you. Mungkin your parents cakap, okay, I terpaksa buat emergency class petang ni. Okay, kalau tutup notification, you tak dapat benda tu. So please do not mute. Okay, kadang-kadang I pun tag nama pelajar, kenapa tak datang? Okay, so sometimes notification tu bantu jugalah. Alright. Okay, create chat groups for different work. Okay, so contohnya you ada group work, contoh project. Okay, since you tak dapat jumpa each other, okay, so you create lah satu WhatsApp group ke Telegram group ke, you discuss dalam tu. Tapi kalau you rasa macam penat lah nak type, you boleh buat group discussion menggunakan video conferencing. So buka lah Google Meet ke, okay, sometimes dalam Telegram dan WhatsApp pun you boleh video call each other. Okay, so jangan cakap saya tak dapat nak contact kawan saya. Okay, so that's how you can actually discuss with another menggunakan technology. Okay, since you tak boleh nak jumpa face to face. Alright. Okay. So next thing is applications for work and assignments lah. Okay, so again untuk menyenangkan kerja, since everything is stored in the cloud, you boleh access benda tu senang. Alright, so you punya nota, okay, segala nota-nota, contohlah macam you nak create satu buku nota. Okay, you can actually do that menggunakan Microsoft OneNote. Contoh kat sini dia boleh organize punya nota. Contoh homework dekat tab ni, class note dekat tab ni. Kat tab ni you boleh create different pages. You boleh conteng-conteng dalam tu and so on. Okay. Some students even have tablets. Okay. They even have apa tu panggil? Graphic punya drawing tablets. Okay, which you can also use untuk tulis nota and so on. Alright. Okay, another good thing about collaborations, okay, with what's it, cloud storage. Okay, contoh Google Docs. Alright, this is an example of a Google document. So let's say you nak kena buat project report. Okay, so kalau you fikir secara traditional, nak buat report tu seorang buat dulu, lepas tu you save, you hantar file tu kat kawan you buka, you type, okay, then save, hantar ke orang tu pula, kena buat macam tu. Susah, leceh, tak payah. So instead, you take this, okay, instead gunakan Word software tu, you gunakan Google Document. So Google Document ni, anything that you letak dekat sini, automatically dia akan terus save online. Sebab dia cloud, right? Anything that happens in real time will be stored in real time too. Okay, so you boleh collaborate with your friends kat dalam ni. So let's say mula-mula Dennis Nolan tulis ayat ni. Lepas tu tiba-tiba Steve pula tukar kat bahagian sini. Then Lisa pula tukar kat bahagian sini. Jenny pula tukar kat bahagian sini. Contohlah. Alright. Okay. So make use of this software to make your work easier lah. Okay. Ada banyak software. Semua ni free. So just make use of it. Okay. Alright. So like I said, you tak perlu nak apply through Uni IT sebab you have been told tadi benda ni dah di-provide oleh you lah. Okay. You can check that after this. Okay, dah dapat benda tu, you boleh buka and try and log in and so on and gunakan lah. Alright. Okay, so this is the last software yang I nak mention is website UiTM Johor. Since all of you are warga UiTM Johor, so kenalah tahu laman web UiTM Johor yang ada. Okay, so any information yang you nak tahu lebih lanjut pasal UiTM, okay, mungkin about the places, okay, about the history of UiTM, you nak tahu pasal pensyarah pun ada dekat dalam ni, pensyarah you ajar subjek apa pun ada dekat dalam ni, okay. So everything is provided inside this website. So just type in johor.uitm.edu.my, okay. And then lastly, another important thing is dalam website ni juga dia ada provide aplikasi umum. So contohnya let's say you tak tahu the URL for student portal. Okay, to have a quick access, just tekan je facility, aplikasi umum. Dekat bawah tu you boleh nampak ada satu section untuk pelajar. Okay, so let's say you nak buka student portal, tekan je lah student portal kat sini, terus akan buka you dekat student portal. Okay, kalau you nak buka UFuture, okay, iLearn ni nama lama lah. Okay, mungkin kalau you tekan iLearn portal ni, dia akan terus buka kat UFuture. Alright, so I guess sampai sini sahaja. I pun tak nak waste any more time lah sebab I just nak show you the basics functions. So, macam mana I nak escape ni? Alright, so benda ni dah close ke? Ada lagi eh? Alright, so ada lagi eh? Okay, tak apa. So I guess from me ini sahajalah. I try to keep this as simple and concise as possible. Okay, so hopefully you are able to get a rough idea about what kind of software you boleh guna during your studies. Okay, but before I end this taklimat, is there any question that you want to ask? Now's the time for you to open your mic. Ada soalan? Ada? Ke semua clear?
Kalau tengok dekat chat ni tak ada apa-apa question lah.
Tak ada Okay, so I'm assuming sebab semua senyap, so I guess semua clear lah. Alright, so technology is up to you lah. You nak guna device apa, software apa, okay, how you want to make your learning punya process easier. Okay, each student learn differently than one another. So mungkin seorang rasa better guna Google Docs. Some people prefer to use personal Microsoft Word. It's up to you lah. Just make do as long as you dapat buat kerja tu. Okay, and please don't forget to communicate with one another and also your lecturer. Okay, semua dah pelajar universiti, right? So, individual learning ataupun personal learning tu penting. You bukan budak sekolah dah. So, kena pandailah cari konten tu sendiri. Sometimes pensyarah tak, contohlah nota dapat lambat. Okay, janganlah kalau pensyarah tak bagi, you tak boleh nak buat kerja. Okay, sentiasa ada software online such as Pakcik Google. Type lah how to blah 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 blah. Okay, you can even go on YouTube. Some pensyarah actually have uploaded videos dekat dalam YouTube juga yang you boleh cari. Okay, so I can see that someone raised their hands. Ada soalan?
Ada soalan kat sini lah. Dia tanya kita guna Google Classroom, email UiTM ke? Yes. Dah ada email UiTM, nanti Google Classroom awak akan guna email UiTM.
Betul. So dalam Google Classroom tu dia memang the automatic information dia dah ada dekat dalam tu kan?
Betul.
Okay, so tak perlulah you nak set up a different Gmail account macam I cakap tadi. Sebab I ingat you all tak dapat. Okay. Alright. Any question? Any other question?
UiTM ada provide Turnitin ke madam?
Turnitin ada kan? Rasanya ada.
Turnitin ada. Nanti itu lecturer you guys yang akan bagi dia punya access lah. Maksudnya dia akan invite you guys dalam Turnitin tu untuk you guys check plagiarism.
Yes. Okay, actually for certain software, I know certain subject ada software yang you all guna. Alright. So benda tu you kena discuss dengan you punya pensyarah. Okay, so your pensyarah akan bagi tahu juga kat mana you boleh access the software, apakah cara, kalau tak ada UiTM tak dapat bagi, what are the alternatives yang you boleh buat. Okay, so don't be scared to ask, tanya je pensyarah tu, dia akan explain everything lah regarding that. Okay, ada lagi soalan? Ada?
Kat sini dia tanya, UFuture tu pakai account juga ke? Account yang UiTM bagi?
Ya betul, account UiTM bagi. Yes, that's true. Any other question?
MOOC MOOC ni macam mana? Saya kurang jelas.
Okay, MOOC ni, okay sekarang ni bila you enroll certain subject, contohlah you ambil CSC 126 which is programming subject. So segala nota, all the learning material is provided by your lecturer. Okay, so benda ni is macam controlled by your lecturer lah. MOOC ni adalah satu external course online. Okay, dia tak ada kaitan dengan apa yang you belajar sekarang, tapi dia mengajar benda yang sama. Okay, contohlah you nak faham lebih lanjut, let's say you nak belajar lagi awal daripada kawan you, contohnya. Okay, you boleh enroll in that course dalam MOOC tu. Sebab MOOC ni dia nak tolong pelajar luar juga untuk belajar subjek yang sama. So, tetapi since you are all part of UiTM, so dia allow that access to UiTM students too. So you boleh enroll in the MOOC courses untuk you get basically do self-learning lah untuk subjek tertentu. Understand tak? Faham tak? You clear?
Rasanya semua dah okey ni. So nanti kalau ada sebarang lagi persoalan, student boleh terus refer kepada penasihat akademik masing-masing. Penasihat akademik boleh bantu you guys.
Betul. Okay.
Itu saja. Tak ada apa-apa soalan.
Alright. So I guess that's it. So I guess good luck. Okay. So study betul-betul. Okay. I guess that's all. Okay. Bye everyone. Assalamualaikum.
Terima kasih.
Okay. I can leave the call. Boleh tekan leave, right?
Betul.
Okay. Alright. Terima kasih.